All right, we are live. Big Brother night, Big Brother live chat. All right, I got my water with my lemon tonight. Gotta stay hydrated in this heat. And wait for a few of y'all to come in. We got about 3 minutes before the show comes on. Team Leftovers right here. Loving Team Leftovers. I saw a couple of things online in regards to Kyle wanting to create the silent majority or create some type of alliance where people of color weren't really in it, because I guess he's assuming that there's a I think he's assuming that the people of color are all banding together, but it's really not like that. So I don't know what's going on with Kyle right now, but I guess we'll see more tonight. But that's just kind of what I saw online, so we'll see what happens with that. Turner seems to be he seems to be a dope guy. He's really, really funny, actually. Because if you watch a lot of his facial expressions, that's kind of like me. Because his facial expressions are on point, and it fits whatever situation, conversation that's happening. So Turner's funny. But we're gonna see what drama happens tonight. Make sure to give this video a like. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining and supporting this channel. A lot of new things are coming. Let's say that. I'm gonna say that much. A lot of new things are coming on this channel. I updated some of the banners and the profile image, just to kind of give it more of that official look. So I'm just excited, and it's allowing me to just become more creative, and express myself more of I guess, in a marketing way, because I always had a good eye for what looks good and stuff. So why not treat my channel the same way? All right, Big Brother is on, everybody. So the members that aren't a part of Leftovers were trying to create an alliance themselves, uh, while also including Joseph and Kyle in it, which they were calling the Five Swatters. And I don't think that was they don't know what's really going on, but hey, it is what it is. Joseph did, however, share it with the Leftovers. Oh yeah, and I saw that Kyle and Alyssa did it. Somehow they was able to find the time and privacy to do it. I heard that it only lasted 10 seconds, but that's a joke that I saw online, so that's crazy. But I'm very happy that Taylor won HOH. I'm really, really rooting for Taylor. So it looks like they were discussing Jasmine or Indy to be nominated. Oh, but she nominated Indy and Terrence, I believe. I think she nominated Indy and Terrence. You know what? And I planned on having a bag of Lay's to eat during this live chat in honor for Taylor. Because she love her bag of Lay's. But yeah, what's good, what's good? While the show's about to start. Right now, they're just doing a quick recap of what happened. Give this video a like. Give me a like. Give me a like. Eh. And I don't have my pomegranate drink. I appreciate the support. Appreciate it. Now, there was a short discussion regarding a backdoor of Monty, but I hope they don't do that. Just stick with the Leftovers. Uh-oh. Hopefully the Leftovers don't crack, y'all. It's too soon to be cracking. All right, the show is starting. All right, so Indy and Terrence were nominated. Terrence is the target. That's Taylor's target. And it won't leave blood on her hands, so. Hmm. What's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. Hope you're watching Big Brother with me. It's on right now. What's up? This video like, support, support. So I like Terrence, as a person. I did in the beginning of this season, but I just think the way he's navigating um is just kind of wrong in some sense. And so he's kind of made his bed and now he has to lay on it. Um I think he got on the wrong side, or he aligned himself with the wrong people, whether he was aware of it or not. But now he's like low in the totem pole. But I wouldn't be mad if, he's evicted, to be honest. Um, yeah, I think some of his choices or whatever just didn't make sense. That's all. But otherwise, I feel like he's a cool guy. Oh wow. So he already can kind of he already feels that he's not the pawn, as Taylor just told him that he'll be a pawn so he can backdoor Monty. But we know that ain't happening. He knows that ain't happening. So now Taylor and Indy are talking. Okay, so she's telling Indy the same thing. Mm. It's funny how Indy's trying to give off this very intimidating energy, but it is what it is. So the five swatters are kind of discussing, and I guess Joseph, the way he's pretty much balancing them out by having them feel that what Taylor is implying is actually going to happen with backdooring Monty. And I think that's just to make them feel comfortable. Because really, I think Terrence is the main target, unless it's changed over the past couple of days. So we'll see in a minute. Joseph is being a double agent right now. Joseph is a real key player right now. Actually, the past few episodes, he's been a good key player. He knows his loyalty is true to leftovers, but he's able to um, still seem like he's a, what do you call it, a free agent to the other players in the house. Jasmine got to go too, though. Jasmine got to go. Jasmine got to go. She has her funny moments, but other than that, like, I wouldn't be bad to see her go. Mm. Oh yeah, they wanted to break up that. Oh yeah, but I think they're gonna try to break up between Kyle and Alyssa since they're kind of coming off as a couple in the house. And like I said earlier, it was online where people are watching the 24-hour feed, but it seemed like Kyle and Alyssa had a physical moment with one another. And so therefore the dynamics of their relationship has changed. And therefore Kyle would, I think he was already kind of like trying to tiptoe and play outside of his alliance with the leftovers and try to secure alliance outside of that as well. But I think as long as Alyssa's in the house, his head will not be in the game. So yeah, Alyssa might be a really really good choice as well to leave. So it's really looking like it's going to be between Alyssa, Terrence, and Indy. I don't know. They haven't discussed Jasmine yet because Jasmine's, even though she got that boot and that ankle issue, whatever, she's been okay in comps for most of the comps. Not all of them, but for most of the comps. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Ooh-wee. Is lemon water good? And y'all, I drink lemon water often. It's really good for you, especially right before bed because it helps with cutting fat slowly but surely. But it definitely helps with that. It's kind of like you can kind of compare it to some sort of detox. It's a natural detox anyway, and it's good to drink water before bed anyway. But a lot of times it'll help with cutting bloating. So like normally in the morning, most people bloat, but it kind of knocks some of that bloating out for you. And then therefore when you use the restroom, more of your body can, detox it out. Let go and let God moment. But yeah. But yeah, so I have we're on commercial break right now. But there's a video that I posted today from Windstar. I got a couple more videos that's coming out that I'm working on. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the support y'all have been giving me, been showing me. I have to thank y'all because, it's really a one day at a time. Every day I'm working on my channel, whether I'm posting a video or not, but every day I'm working on this channel because I want it to get bigger. I want it to be better. I want to improve and just really, express my creativity in different ways and to create exciting content for y'all to, continue staying on. And I have a couple of new additional things that I will be adding in my videos just to make it more exciting and more fun because I really want my channel to be an escape, just like any of your favorite channels that you are subscribed to, you know, everybody has that thing that really stands out or resonates to their subscribers. And so I'm working hard to do the same thing. You know, it's kind of like, I guess, you know, with me being a new YouTuber, it's kind of like riding on a tricycle or training wheels. And so I kind of feel like I'm still in that training wheel stage, but soon, you know, I'm trying to get from a training wheels to a motorcycle. So I'm gonna get there eventually. All right, the show's back on. Here we go. So Joseph and Terrence are talking. So I guess Terrence is trying to see what's going on, try to get some intel. What's up? Give this video a like. Give this video a like. Give this live a like. Support, support, support. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Thanks for joining. We're watching Big Brother Live. Well, at least Terrence got one intuition, as in knowing that Monty's not, you know, a threat to Taylor's game right now. Mm. Okay, Joseph is very noble for doing that. So Joseph is talking to Taylor as far as hiding Taylor's card from when she made nominations. She said that her target was somebody else. So I guess Joseph is kind of like saying, well, you could put me or Monty up, but obviously if she put Monty up, he may actually take it personal. But in a strategic matter, if Joseph goes up, if in fact Terrence or Indy gets themselves down, it won't show Taylor's cards fully. So that's actually a good strategy, and that's noble for Joseph to do that. I like Joseph and Taylor. Like they would make a good couple. But I mean, obviously it looks like they'll make a good couple, you know. But you know, they have to step out into the real world and then test those waters. But I do like their I like how their relationship is blossoming and how he's really looking out for her. Yeah. And that was surprising. That was some that could surprise the house, but that it can also make them skeptical too, to see if Joseph actually will go up in replacement. I also heard that Michael is kind of wanting to change some things around too, and he's a comp beast. So people need to try to take him out as soon as possible because it's going to be hard to beat him, especially if he's nominated and has a fair chance of getting himself off the block. But oh, guys, yeah, Michael did make a point. Hmm. So Michael, he doesn't like the idea of Joseph going up. Period. Like nobody in leftovers should have to go up when they have other people outside of the lines that can replace the current nominees. So that makes sense. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah. Then I forget Michael and Brittany. They're tied to the hip with one another, joined to the hip. There's something wrong with your sound. Very choppy. I can't barely. I can. Oh, you can't hear me? Is it the? Hold on. 1 second. Is it the? Ooh, hold on. 1 second. You still can't hear me? Mm. Okay. Cool. 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 But yeah, we're watching Big Brother live right now. Yeah, Joseph. I don't think he needs to go up as a pawn, because that can anybody can switch gears and possibly take that opportunity to take you out. Because eventually, if hypothetically everybody from the leftovers were able to eliminate everybody outside of that alliance, then they'll all have to, get back at one another and all the other stuff. So you can take one out now, then hopefully that's what I'm hoping nobody thinks. But Joseph doesn't have to necessarily put himself up. But we'll see what happens after the veto competition. So, but what's good, everybody? Make sure you give this live a like. Give this vibe a like. First I said live, then I said vibe. So give both a like. Because it is a vibe. I should refill my water right now with my lemons. But we're going to sip the ice that's melting right now. Until then, I'm so mad I don't have my pomegranate soda. Uh, and I should have ordered some jalapeno cheddar peppers or cheddar poppers, however they're called in Sonic. That's like my go-to snack. And I haven't had it in a while actually, so I may order that tonight. And I usually probably get, I think it comes like, I think if you get medium, you get like 5. Yeah, you get like 5. If you order a large, then you get like 6. And it's like for 2 more, it's another $1.50 extra or something like that. So it's like, okay. But yeah, that'll be my snack before bed. But today I did, as far as my workout today, I did 40 minutes on the Stairmaster. And I was sweating like crazy, but the work was everything I needed. And I tend to tell people that like on the days where you don't feel like working out, do cardio, because then that's the less required work from you. Like you're not having to push weights and stuff like that and lift weights and all the other craziness. But if you can just do 20-30 minutes of cardio, that's still a sufficient efficient workout, and you're still burning calories, you know what I'm saying? And it's less effort depending on what type of cardio you're doing. Stairs, it's a little bit more effort, but yet it's still one particular motion. You're not having to like strain yourself with lifting and doing a whole bunch of reps and stuff like that. So I always advise like, now rest is important. Rest days are important. I have to tell myself to rest, because with me, I feel like if I miss a day of working out, then it's like, ugh, like I'm off of trying to get closer to my goals. So. But yeah, rest is important in order to get your muscles to recover and rebuild itself. So I always have to keep in mind that I have to take a rest day. All right, so we are back. The show is back. All right, so they're about to pick players for the veto competition. And if you've been watching my lives, my Big Brother live chats before, you already know that I want to do these veto competitions because they just seem like so much fun. Do you think I should try out for Big Brother? I've tried out before. I tried out like several years ago. I forgot what season I even tried out for. Um, but yeah, I think I'd have fun on the show. So they're still trying to put Joseph up as a pawn. I wouldn't do that because that could. Ooh. Oh, house guest choice. Taylor picked house guest choice, and she chose Alyssa, as in good faith. Oh, I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the likes, y'all. The more likes, the more people is in this video, in this live chat. So I appreciate the likes, man. So it looks like Alyssa was picked, Jasmine was picked, and Indy is now picking somebody. Kyle is picked. All right. Oh, I appreciate the likes, y'all. I appreciate the likes. Hopefully we can get to maybe 10, 15, a reasonable amount of likes, but obviously the more likes, the more people will actually see this video, and maybe even a lot of new viewers will be able to see me and, maybe like, my vibe. Maybe I should. I mean, I just may. I may just try out again. Whoa, it got dark. But we're still here. We're still here. It may get dark again. I don't know. Forgive me. So Joseph and Monty are kind of discussing some plans. But it seems like everybody's on board with trying to get Terrence out for this week. Uh-oh, the light don't went off again. I thought I charged my light up a little bit longer, but I guess it needed more charging. Taylor's made it. I think we can convince Taylor. I missed that small part of the conversation. I think they're going to need to convince Taylor to do something a little different, so we'll see. Terrence looked like he is just scared at this point. Oh, yeah. So I guess oh, okay. So now they're kind of thinking about maybe Indy. And they're thinking about Indy because Indy has she has a better chance of winning an HOH over Terrence. Oh, wow. Thanks for joining, y'all. Give this video a like. Like. Yeah, we're just watching Big Brother live right now. I think it probably would be a good idea to get Indy out. Really, if they get Indy or Jasmine out, and maybe even Terrence, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so now Indy is the new target. The whole alliance just discussed that it's probably a better option. Ooh wee. All right, we're back to commercial break. So what's good, everybody? What's going on? What's today? Wednesday, right? So it's hump day. Hump day, everybody. Oh, we're almost there to Friday. Almost. And hopefully y'all have some good plans coming up. Me, I'll be editing, trying to relax as much as possible. May even cook this weekend. Just depends on my energy. Because like I tell y'all before, when you work a full-time job, you work out in the gym, and then you're doing your YouTube channel and everything like that. It is a lot of work. And shout out to the individual that hit me up today, who said that they were inspired by my channel, and it kind of makes, not kind of, but it said, they said that it motivated and inspired them to want to create a channel of themselves. And I just didn't expect that, because I'm still a new YouTuber. So the fact that I was able to the fact that my videos, my personality, my energy is inspiring you to make your own YouTube channel, it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing. And so I just told them, it takes a lot of work. Yeah, I'm a beginner, but at the same time, I'm putting in the work to make this channel a success. So for anybody that has been contemplating, and like I said before, I should have did this a few years ago, but like I said, I wasn't in the right headspace then, and wasn't ready to be, because I feel like with YouTube, depending on what you're showcasing or how you're showcasing it, you have to show some point of vulnerability, and I wouldn't allow myself to be vulnerable back then. Um, but now I'm okay with being somewhat vulnerable. Of course, you can't be 100% vulnerable. Some people are, but that's not me. I choose, if anything, just to show positive energy, because that's, my real life, my real day-to-day life. That's all I want to be: positive energy, no drama, none of that. And so, I just want this place to be a safe space of fun, escape, joy, entertainment, sense of humor, all of that. so, shout out to that individual that hit me up. You can do it. Just be consistent. There's gonna be some days where you're tired or whatever, but just put in the work in. You work hard, and then after you work hard, you'll soon be able to play hard. So, because nothing happens overnight, and consistency is the key to winning, especially with YouTube, because the YouTube algorithm has to recognize you, and that's probably one major key of how this all works. But it's still a learning process, and we're building one day at a time. But I really can't wait to share one of the new clips that I'll be adding in my videos, to just kind of maintain, that high energy, that high vibration that I have for everybody to see and to feel. But yeah, I cannot wait to order this my snack later on. Uh, and I don't have my pomegranate drink. You know what? It's funny, because I was just saying the other day, on one of my lives, I was showcasing the pomegranate drink that I was drinking. It's an Italian soda pomegranate drink that's sold in Sprouts. And Sprouts, if you don't have Sprouts, then it's kind of like Whole Foods, so they may have it as well. But that drink, that might actually have to be my favorite drink, like my favorite drink, hands down. That's how good that drink is. So pomegranate Italian soda. All right, so the show is back on. They're about to do the veto competition. I am hoping that whoever wins, especially if they're in the Leftovers Alliance, that they keep the nominations the same. So it looks like they're bouncing a ball with I guess it's a series of numbers, and wherever the ball stays, that's the number that they get. But then there's also negative numbers that will subtract from however many tries that total up. That's what I'm assuming right now. Their costumes are kind of dope though. They're all rockers, heavy metal rockers. Oh, it's the competition where people can trade prizes. Oh wow. That'll only suck if the wrong person gets the veto, and then the right person. Oh no, 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 more so the right person gets the veto, but then the wrong person takes it from them. But then they do have tempting prizes too, like cash prizes, and I think trips and stuff like that. And then I think also a punishment. Oh, snap. So every time the ball bounces, it's going to accumulate a score of whether it goes up or if the negatives bring it down. So whenever your ball, hold on, let's see how this works. Two, two, four, five. So it stopped at five. Okay, so I see how they're doing it. It's not too bad of a competition. Are y'all watching Big Brother with me? Give this video a like. Hey, give this video a like. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She only got four. That was Alyssa. So Kyle got five, Alyssa got four. Taylor's next. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the like. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Taylor got 2 points. Appreciate the like. Ooh, Jasmine and this ankle, man. I just need it to be healed by now. I mean, more power to her because she's staying in the game. Jasmine got 3 points. Hmm. What's up? What's up? We watching Big Brother live. Right now, they are doing the veto competition. Oh, Indy got five. Terrence is up right now. Let's see what he gets. I think Kyle's in the lead with five. I think Indy just got five too, so it might be a tie. Oh no. Terrence got 0 points. Whew. Oh, he really slammed it too. Rock the veto. Oh, okay, so that was round one, so everybody gets to go again. So it's whoever has the lowest in each round has to go up. Not to get off topic, but nice beard. That is all. Thank you. You know what? This this beard has a mind of its own, um, and I don't always, put like the moisturizers and stuff on it. I kind of just let it do its thing. But I appreciate it. But yeah, every now and then, I, put the moisturizer and stuff like that or whatever. No, she got -2. Oh, okay. Oh, Kyle did that. Kyle got 14, so he knows how to do it this time going. Dang. Okay, so Alyssa got 7 this time. Appreciate the likes, everybody. Sure appreciate it. All right, Jasmine is up next. Oh, she only got 2. Ooh wee. Indy got 0. Ooh wee. Not good, not good. They are breaking them guitars though. What? Wow, that's a bad punishment. So you would have to put on 182 fake tattoos on. So she trades her prize with Terrence to get the veto. Round 3. Kyle got 5 this time. Wow. She got 4. Alyssa got 4. Come on, Taylor. Oh no! Taylor got 0. Taylor got 0. Jasmine and this cane. She got 3. Jasmine. Well, damn. She blasted that London is calling. Oh, that's the London trip. So Taylor kept it. She kept her London trip so far. She got to hope nobody take it from her though. Round 4. Alyssa. Oh no. She got 0 points. So Jasmine, all she needs is 1. She ain't even trying. Jasmine ain't even trying to win. She just trying to stay in the game. So Alyssa lost that round. That's funny. That's funny. So Alyssa's gonna take the London. Wow. So she's gonna switch for the London prize. But I feel bad for you, Taylor. Alyssa said, I'm taking that trip. Woo-wee. All right, so we are on a quick commercial. As soon as I start talking, then it's gonna be right back on the show. So, but yeah, I forgot what I was talking about earlier in the last commercial break. But yeah, I hope y'all. Well, if you're watching me, you're watching me. But I did post a new video today, um, so I hope y'all have fun watching that as well. After this video, but yeah. I can't wait to relax after this. I can't wait to relax after this. It's just been a long day, a long day. Um, what did I eat? Oh, I had what? Steak and mashed potatoes for dinner, which is what my body needed. I love substance and I love meat and potatoes. That's just I've always been a meat and potato guy, or like meat and rice. I just love it. Substance. So fills me up. What is going on? Ooh, I gotta catch up on P Valley, y'all. I gotta catch up on P Valley. I'm on season 2, episode 4. So I gotta catch up on that. That's a pretty dope show that I got late on. I was very late to it, but I like when shows are hype and stuff like that. Like if I'm not on it right then and there when it's all happening, then I love to get it late because then that way I can watch it all the way through without stopping or having to wait, each week for a show to come on. So, but yeah. But yeah, what's going on with y'all though? What's going on with y'all? And what would y'all like to see more of on this channel? That's fun. That's out of the box. I want to do more questions, like very fun questions. I haven't done that in a while. That was kind of like one of the concepts or one of the type of videos I did in the beginning of this channel when I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. But I really do want to do that y'all have that, things that y'all going through and maybe want my perspective on it. Hit me up and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Or questions about me that are appropriate, but that are fun, and creative. I mean, let's just have fun here. As I definitely want to engage more with y'all, and get to learn one another. That's what it's all about, getting to learn one another. And so, but yeah, I just want to have fun on here. And that's the whole point, is to have fun. Fun on here. And that's the whole point, is to have fun. You know. And I'm ready for Euphoria to come back. Oh, I like that show too. I really, really do like that show. I was late to that show as well. But what made me start watching it? Well, my best friend told me about it, but I think I had got sick. Yeah, I was sick. And so because I was sick for like 2 or 3 days, I ended up binge watching um all the whole season, basically, like all seasons of Euphoria. But that show is like pretty dope. It's very different. It's very deep, and it's very abstract. But I love it. It was good. Zendaya, she kills that role. Every character, every cast member in that show, they deliver, and it kind of makes you feel like you're a part of the whole. It's not a fantasy. There's fantasy elements, but it's very much real. Like it's happening, every day. And so because it's very realistic, that's how it gravitates me. And the way that, some of the stories unfold, it's just like, oh my gosh, like it's just crazy. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and it surprises you, and it's crazy. But yeah, I can't wait for Euphoria to come back on. She sure did. She sure did take. That's true. Wow. What's up? Appreciate the like. Appreciate the like. Hey, appreciate the like. Like. Definitely support this live. Jasmine and all these country jokes. I just came from working cleaning the school. That's what's up. Get your money. You better hustle. Hustle and then elevate. You know, if you got goals or other side gigs that you want to do to make the extra income, do it. Because these days, you almost have to have two jobs to survive. That's just being real, you know. But besides working, you know, definitely have that downtime and to do what makes you happy, you know. Jasmine has been eliminated. She had the lowest score. The cash. Uh-oh. She got the cash prize. $5,000 cash prize. Oh, definitely. Uh-oh. So what is Indy's punishment going to be? Oh, it's going to be a punishment. So obviously Kyle won Veto. So it looks like and also from what I saw online was that Taylor and Joseph were going to dress up like the main characters in Grease. So that'll be their punishment, which I figure they'll be wearing that for the rest of the week. And Indy will be wearing a punk rock costume for the rest of the week as well. Terrence will have to put on 182 temporary tattoos on. Jasmine won a trip to London, and Alyssa won the $5,000 cash prize. Mm. I can see why she won Alyssa, but I still kind of feel like maybe Alyssa should go up because then that would hopefully bring Kyle closer, you know, back with his former alliance, which is the leftovers. But he got some cutty from what I saw online, and that will change your perspective on things, and therefore she might have to go. She might have to go. She might have to go, or Indy, because Indy's a good competitor when it comes down between her and Terrence. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so what's up? What's up? Appreciate the like. I appreciate the support. The likes are growing one step at a time, one person at a time. Yeah, so what's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? We made it to hump day, y'all. It's always an accomplishment to make it to hump day because then we can push forward to Friday and then enjoy the weekend. Alyssa should go up and go home. College too wrapped up. That's exactly what I said. Exactly. I mean, you know, before he got the cutty, you know, which people online that's been watching the 24-hour feed, it changes, you know, it changes things. It changes your mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't think with your mind no more. You think with your other head. Sorry, you know, sorry if it was too much, but I'm just saying, you know. So now he's going to be leaning more towards Alyssa, and that's going to F up what's going on with the leftovers. So, yeah, Alyssa might have to just be cut off, especially what she done did to Taylor. I mean, I understand on Alyssa's standpoint, you know, let me at least win something, but you're trying to have life in the game. And she just told you before you took her prize that she can possibly have a, you know, alternative, you know, option. So it's like, so you're just gonna go ahead and be bold and take that prize. And the longer she's in the house, the more he'll get attached. Oh, definitely, most definitely. I mean, if you're gonna have a, what do they call it? A relationship on TV or a reality TV. I forgot what the term is. I just had a brain fart. Um, but whatever. So if you're gonna have that, at least do it like Taylor and Joseph, because they're kind of like, even though you can sense the tension and you know how they like each other, whatever, like that, they're still moving strategically together. Versus Alyssa and Kyle, they're doing too much physical, too much physical. Yeah, Showmance. Thank you, thank you. I had a brain fart. But yeah, the Showmance. Like, if you're gonna have a Showmance, do it right. Just don't make it so obvious and so, you know, where you can tell that it's is obviously wrecking your game, whether they realize it or not. So now Alyssa's wondering if that would have cost her game. You should have thought that then and there. Usually, anytime that happens in past seasons, the person that stole something from an HOH would be scared. Agree, they're both attached. They are very attached. Very. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But they're doing it wrong. And see, they're all discussing it right now that she's made the stupidest mistake. But it seemed like she don't care. Not to say that she needs to care. You know, she's her own person, but just from a fan standpoint and knowing how this usually works, you kind of effed up, Alyssa. So that makes you a target. But now they're looking at Alyssa as a possible target. Take her out. She did that. She messed up. And you see her and Kyle right now, like they're inseparable. Because she doesn't respect Taylor, so she doesn't care. Of course. Of course. Maybe she wants to be a target. Who, Alyssa? I don't think she wants to be a target. I don't know why she would want to be a target. I just think she just went off an impulse and was a little selfish. She has the right to get what she want or pick what she want. It's just I feel like if you're in the game to win, that's not a good strategic move. Because a lot of times, if you ever watch the past seasons, you know a lot of times people would choose things strategically, you know, to save face. Because a lot of times, anybody that even the last season, if you took the cash prize, that will put a huge target on you. But the fact that Taylor chose, or you know, she won a whole trip, and Alyssa took her trip, HOH's trip, that's not right. That's not good for Alyssa. And that's why they're all right now discussing it. Online, it said Kyle won the veto and kept noms the same, so Indy might be going home tomorrow. Okay, that's I think I read that as well. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. My bad. I was doing this and that and this and that to the phone. Thought I lost it. Okay, so yeah, I did hear that Kyle won the veto. I just wasn't sure if he kept it the same. So if he kept it the same, then cool. Hmm. Dang. Even Kyle even said it. Even Kyle even said it. He's saying, why would you take the HOH's trip? And you're stuck, Kyle. You put yourself in that. You wasn't strategic about, oh Lord. People are gonna be messing up their games whether they realize it or not. Oh my goodness. Who do y'all want evicted next week? I think it's double eviction. You don't think you don't think it is a double eviction tomorrow? Maybe there is something we are not seeing. Um, yeah, it might be, but based off of just what I've kind of saw online with people and what they were sharing about Alyssa and Kyle, it just seems like Kyle is just, ever since they did whatever they did within the 10-second time frame that they did it in, he seems to be like in deep. And I think they're now in a relationship or whatnot. So that's gonna very well mess up his game because the leftovers already is clocking it. Like they're already clocking it. But then I also saw, but I also saw, which made good sense, is with the leftovers kind of discussing getting Alyssa out. People are also aware, although it's not like so obvious to the house, but still they're aware that Taylor and Joseph have something going on. Now it's not as crazy as Alyssa and Kyle, but if the leftovers do anything towards Alyssa and well towards Alyssa, because Kyle should be okay as long as he don't act crazy. But if they do anything to Alyssa due to them having a showmance, then Taylor and Joseph have to be careful too because they're also a showmance, a light one. We'll just say they're a light showmance. So they have to also play it very, very safe. They've been playing it safe so far, but that's what I'm saying. If they pull the trigger on the showmance with Kyle and Alyssa, they have to be careful to not be the next target. And I'm not sure if people are aware that Michael and Brittany are very close knit as well. Because them two, they be having their side conversation as well. And I know eventually they're gonna want to do something different. So you do have like these duos that are doing their thing, if that makes sense. Everybody has to watch out. Even within the leftovers, everybody has to watch out and very well observe that I'm having like marshmallow moment right now, but to observe the dynamics between the duos or the people, Michael and Brittany. Yeah, they are very sneaky. And I also read online how it's like they praise Taylor and stuff like that up front, but then behind her back, they bash her for whatever decisions that she's making. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's kind of like you want to root for people, and I understand it's all gameplay strategy, so people have to be able to navigate and maneuver, you know, and kind of blend in where they need to. And people are doing that. I will say that they are doing a good job when it comes to those type of tactics, but you know, as a fan or just as a viewer, you kind of hope that things turn out this way and that way. Although we do love twists and turns and the unexpected, but you have somebody that you're eyeing to win, or maybe two or three people that you're eyeing to win, but there's certain scenarios or things that they're not aware of that would eventually be their downfall, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, I mean, I love this game, Big Brother. I don't know how I would actually be in the house. I know I would be good TV though, because I'm just funny, and y'all gonna learn more and more, my personality and stuff like that. But I mean, I just love to laugh, have fun, and I do have a competitive side, but um, I would kind of, and I'm gonna say right now, because I don't know what's gonna happen the next coming weeks. Because a lot of times, someone can be so good, so well of a person on TV until they're caught in a situation that makes their true colors show. But I believe I would be consistent throughout because I'm very humble, and at the same time, I know to just have fun. Like I don't have to take it so serious, but at the same time, of course I want to win. Of course I want to be in competitions, and of course I want to be known as a great player if I was to ever be on Big Brother. Um, so I know I would provide that at least. But so that sums up. Oh, I think I missed some of y'all. What you said. Hold on. Michael and Brittany apply. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and apply, and see what happens. You know, maybe if I have enough people that kind of, well, I don't even know if that works. You know how like some people that have huge follow. I mean, I don't have a huge following, but still, like, people, they'll go ahead and be like, tag the Big Brother cast. I mean, the is it the Big Brother casting online, or the Big Brother or CBS or whatever their social media handles are? Tag them and be like, let them know that I want to be on Big Brother and how to be a good fit. And I think now with the height of social media and how so many stars are created, which looks like literally overnight, I think it's kind of smart for most companies now to just kind of like lean on people with huge followings, because that brings more viewership for their channel. And so before social media became a platform where a lot of stars and reality stars or social media stars and influencers could become celebrities, people had to go through the tradition of applying, trying out stuff like that. You know what? So there was one conversation I saw online where, not a conversation, but it was more so, I think it was a clip that Terrence had mentioned something about, Big Brother possibly also recruiting people. So I think you apply, but then I think they also recruit people. And then you also, I mean, you have to be aware that they're also going to have people that may have auditioned a few times or whatever, and they had something that wasn't fit for the upcoming season, but wanted that same person for a future season. So it's so many different ways and things that they're looking for. So even if I was to apply, who's to say that I would actually, get it? But you don't know unless you do it. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But for now, YouTube is my main focus, and just really trying to, you know, kind of carve my own path, and we'll see what happens day by day. But I'm gonna go ahead. What are your thoughts on Terrence? Um, well, I think Terrence is actually a cool dude. But as far as him as a player on this game, I think he just aligned himself with the wrong side of the house, and even maybe the wrong people. Um, and the thing is, even though you have the 24-hour feed, and because you're not them, and so you're not in the conversations, you're not in the bonding and the relationships that are formed, because you don't know how much impact a relationship can bleed over into the game, or how someone can actively balance both life and game. You know what I'm saying? So as a person, I think Terrence is real cool, because I said that in the very beginning in my live chats when we were first watching the season. But as we're moving forward, I don't see. I can't really root for him, because he was kind of going, whether he realized it or not, he was going with the wrong side, in my opinion. So the people that I wasn't supporting, he low key somewhat was supporting it, and so therefore, as a player, I could care less. And I mean, I don't have anything bad to say. I just think he just made the wrong moves and made the wrong, I guess, alliance, if he was even in alliance. But I know when Daniel's back was up against the wall when Nicole left, then Terrence was the only person he could lean on. And yeah, so that's just how I feel. I really can't say much more about Terrence. But yeah. Cause even with I felt some type of way about Monty in the beginning, just with that whole Paloma situation. Like, you'll just have to go to the earlier live chats to see kind of what I was saying about that. But he's gotten better, over time. I just kind of felt like he could have been there more so for Taylor, because the way the whole season started, like this whole season is basically Taylor's season, and it's just because of the unfortunate episode of her being bullied. Like, she literally had to navigate herself from being bullied. It's something that she didn't ask for, but it happens. Me too. I was disappointed with Monty in the beginning. Yeah, I was very disappointed. I felt like he should have been more of a support or whatever like that. But I'm glad that somehow there was an opportunity for them to talk, which made him, change his perspective on things. And that's the thing, like, you have to have those one-on-ones. You can't go into Big Brother, you can't, you can't go into Big Brother house, um, expecting to build relationships if you're not going to talk. Even if you're someone like Taylor, and I understand how she is guarded, that's a real, you know, trait to have. There's reasons why she's guarded, and even myself, I'm guarded. But when you feel that someone's being genuine with trying to get to know you, then that's when the true work happens. That's when the true bonding develops. And therefore, whether Taylor knew it or not, it worked for her. So that was truly a blessing, in disguise. And therefore, it shaped Monty to be like, you know what? She's opened my eyes and my mind, and now I can see where she's coming from. And so, from that point, that's when Monty pretty much helped reshaped, and it gave new life to Taylor. And I'm glad that happened. And not only that, but ever since that whole bullying episode with Nicole and Daniel, which was just nonsense. I I've been disgusted before with certain things that happened with Big Brother, but that really disgusted me. And how Taylor had to just take it. I almost wanted the producers to step in, and I said that before, but everything happened the way it happened, and thank God, the leftovers was formed ever since then. Yes, they turned it around, and that was a great. Ooh, that was just great. It was great. Yeah, I was very pissed, but Taylor, she's a woman of grace, and when the part that gets me is the fact that when Daniel and Nicole play back the season, and when it first started with Nicole and how she felt a certain way about competing, because her and Nicole and Taylor were festy besties, but she wanted to compete because she's a competitive person. But at the same time, she didn't want to compete because she didn't want Taylor to have a chance to be saved from the block. So then she goes into the room and she cries. Therefore, nobody knew the reason why Nicole was crying. Of course, Daniel goes in to console her. But then, as the camera's going back and forth between the house and Nicole, her main reason for feeling the way she felt was to not have or allow Taylor to win or have the chance to get off the block. But in the meantime, the camera goes back to Taylor, and she is genuinely concerned about Nicole. Like, all she had was love, compassion, and just cared about what was going on. And then somehow when Taylor goes into the room to kind of just console and support Nicole, it was like Nicole only saw red. Therefore, the misunderstanding, the miscommunication started from that point. And then Daniel, he comes out of nowhere, blah blah blah, raising his voice at this woman or whatever like that. But then, eventually, probably the week of when he got voted out, I think Monty or somebody was saying something to him, but he didn't raise his voice then. He didn't raise his voice then. You had all that to say with all that aggression to a woman, but you can do the same thing to a man. So I don't like that. I don't like that. And it wasn't even about him. It's crazy. But like I say, positive vibes, no drama. Yeah, right. I mean, we really were. But ooh, this is a long. Yeah, he did know better. He knew his place. The same way he approached, the same way he conversed with. I think it was Monty. I think Monty was kind of like telling him some things, and he didn't raise his voice then. But I felt like he could have conveyed whatever he wanted to convey to Taylor the same way. It was kind of effed up how he also was like, he said something to the fact of, oh, this is when Taylor went into the living room, I think he was sitting at, and she just wanted to get an understanding of, because she thought that maybe he was joking, because it came out of nowhere. But then he's like, no, don't even talk to me, don't even talk to me. And she's like, well, that's not fair, because she was really concerned. Like she really wanted to figure out what was going on. What did she do to cause all of this anguish from him? Like it was so random. And so that was a very monumental episode, to say the least. But like I said, glad things are turning around, and this is her season. And whether or not she wins, I really do hope that she wins America's favorite player, because she really deserved it. She really showed poise and grace. And not only that, I also want to give kudos to Monty, Joseph, and Taylor, because a lot of times people of color, we're stereotyped to always be like the angry black man or the angry black woman or anything of that measure. And anytime they were in a situation where they could express themselves in a frustrating matter, it was always with grace. Oh, love Turner. Now Turner's my boy. I didn't, you know what? And it's funny because in the beginning, I just really didn't know what type of personality he is, but he's so cool. He's so chill. And I know he's going to be a fan favorite. I know he's a fan favorite as well. And like I said in the beginning of this live, his facial expressions are everything. It's very comical. And I feel like if I was in a Big Brother house, as far as like the facial expressions, because I have a million of them, I feel like that would be me. Anytime something that was said that's funny or just out of pocket, I would just probably look at the camera and it would be memes for days. He is the youngest and stood up. Oh yeah, Turner is dope. Turner is dope, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna order my cheddar poppers or cheddar peppers from Sonic, and oh yeah, he can't stand Jasmine. And see, that's just comical in itself. That's comedy in itself with him and Jasmine. Oh, it's the best. But yeah, so I'm I'm gonna hop out off this live. I enjoyed talking to y'all. I hope to do this again soon. I'm not sure if oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, Danet. Is it okay? Is it like Janet? So Danet speaks, or is it Danette? Just want to make sure I pronounce that right. But yeah, so I'm gonna hop out off of this live. I hope y'all enjoy it. Please share it with other Big Brother fans that you know of, and make sure you check out my the second Danette. All right, Danette speaks. I got you. So thank you for subscribing and share this channel with friends and family. My goal is to soon one day hit 100,000 subscribers, and we got a long mountain to climb. But hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. So I'm sending nothing but positive vibes, love, and high vibrations to all of you. You have a good night. If you've been stressed today, breathe it out and breathe peace in, and it's all going to work out for your good, okay? Everything that you're going through is going to work out for your good. Believe it, and it's going to happen, because I believe it, and I know it's going to happen, all right? So y'all take care. Have a good night. Check out my other videos if you're bored and ain't got nothing to do, because the support is welcomed here. Until next time, have a good night.